everybody, hope you're doing all okay. Today I am here with a project that I thought would brighten up your room and give you a nice idea for a crochet project during this time, and this is the rainbow. So I've really been inspired by all the rainbows down my roads and near where I live, and I think it's an important reminder that we're all in this together and that we can get through this. So without further ado, I'm going to tell you what you need, and then I'm going to show you how to make this really simple rainbow for you and for your room. Okay, so the things you need for this video is really simple. I have 7 colours ranging from reds, oranges, yellows, green, blue and a purple. You can use as many or as little colours as you would like, but I just chose these colours and these shades to make up my rainbow. I also have the corresponding crochet hook 4mm, a pair of scissors and also a darning needle to sew in your ends at the very end. So let's begin. Okay, so to begin I'm going to be using my purple colour. So you're going to start with the inmost colour first, and then you're going to work your way out. So whatever colour you're using as your first colour, I'm using purple, but go and grab that yarn and then we can begin. So we're going to start by making a slip knot, and you can do this in whichever way you like so. I'm going to insert my crochet hook, and to begin we're going to chain 17 chains. Now this is for the size of my rainbow. If you want a bigger rainbow, as I've said, you can continue to expand it, but for my rainbow we're going to chain 17. So yarn over just like so, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15, 16 and 17. So here is my chain of 17, and now we can begin. So we're going to be using treble crochets in this tutorial. So if you don't know how to do this, I will walk you through a few slowly. But also on my channel I do have treble crochets for beginners, and it just breaks it down really simply for you there. So you're going to work actually into the 4th chain from your hook, and your other chain 3 is going to count as your first treble. So into this 4th chain from your hook you're going to work a treble crochet, and to do this all you need to do is yarn over your hook, insert into the 4th chain, yarn over once again and pull through. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops again. Okay, so this is just working on one side. So we're going to repeat this 4 more times, 3 more times, sorry. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. So here we have 3 trebles because our chain 3 counts as our first treble, and we've just worked another 2. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through. That's 4. And finally the 5th treble, like so. Now we're going to work an increase into the next 2 chain spaces, and this is going to make our hump of the rainbow. So if we just continued we would just have a straight strip, but by increasing now we can make the hump. So you're going to work into the next chain 2 treble crochets. So yarn over, insert your hook, pull through. That's 1, and into the exact same chain space you're going to work another treble crochet. We're going to repeat this into the next chain, yarn over, and once more into the exact same chain. So here we've worked 5 treble crochets, and then 2 increases, which is another 4 treble crochets. And now we're at the tip of our rainbow, and what I like to do is into the next chain do just 1 treble crochet, which marks the top of our rainbow. Now we're going back along the other side of the rainbow, and this we're just going to do the exact same thing as we did on this side. So we're going to begin by doing 2 increases. So work into the next chain 2 treble crochets. That's 1 increase. And then into the next chain work another treble crochet. And another one into the exact same chain. And then we've just worked our increase. And then all the way along the rest of this row, we're just going to work 1 treble into every single stitch. So you should end up with now 5 treble crochets along this side. So here we go, and I've just worked the purple section of my rainbow. I'm now going to chain 1 and cut off my yarn, ready for the next colour. So here we've worked our purple block, or whatever colour you have used for your first block, and now I'm going to grab my next colour and start with that. Okay, so now I'm moving on to the blue block of my rainbow, and all I'm going to do is attach my blue yarn. So to do this, into the last stitch you have worked, I'm just going to insert my crochet hook, and I'm just going to loop my yarn over like so. I'm going to pull it through that stitch, and all I'm going to do is tie a knot. Now you can change colour in any way you like, but this is just a nice secure way for me to do it. Then insert your hook into the exact same stitch, yarn over, and now you've got your blue yarn to work with. So to begin this block of blue, you're going to chain 3. And this once again counts as your first treble crochet of this row. So I'm not going to work directly underneath that chain 3 because that chain 3 is going to count as my first treble crochet. I'm going to work into the next stitch. So I'm going to miss this stitch that I've worked and work into the next stitch. And I'm going to work another treble crochet. So in this row I'm actually going to work 7 crochets before I do my increase. So I'm going to work all the way up to my 7 treble crochets, and then I'm going to do an increase. So work 7 crochets in each stitch. Make sure you count your chain 3 as your first stitch. So this is my chain 3, so that's 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7. And now I'm ready for my increase. So just make sure that you don't follow the increase of the round below. So you're going to work your 2 increases into the second increase of row 1. So as you can see on my work, I've worked 5 trebles in the purple block and then 2 increases. But with the blue block, I've worked 7 trebles, including using those 2 stitches from the row below. Now I'm going to work my 2 increases. So do 2 treble crochets into the next 2 stitches. That's 2. And that's another 2. And now we are at the top of our rainbow once again, and to mark the top we're just going to work 1 treble crochet into that next stitch. Now we're back again and we're going to do 2 more increases. Like so. And then all the way along the rest of the row I'm just going to work 7 treble crochets. So work this 7 treble crochets all the way back along the row, and I'll meet you back here with my next colour. Okay, so I've actually already attached my green, but just go ahead and work this the same exact way as you attached your blue. So just to recap the blue block, we worked 7 treble crochets up, then we worked 2 increases, and then to mark the top of our rainbow we worked one treble crochet, then back down we worked 2 more increases and 7 treble crochets along the row. So in our last treble crochet we actually worked into the chain 3 of the previous row, just in case that was a little bit confusing. Okay, now we're on row 3, which is my green colour, and we're just going to work this exactly the same. So chain 3, which counts as our first treble crochet, and in this row we're going to work 9 treble crochets up. So in each individual row we plus 2 on the amount that we're working up. So in row 1 we worked 5 and then worked our increases. In row 2 we worked 7 and then worked our increases. In this one we're going to work 9 and then work our increases. So our chain 3 already counts as our first treble, and we're going to work 9 all the way up to our increase point. That's 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's 9 stitches that I've just worked up to my increase point. Now I'm going to work 2 more increases. So that's 2 treble crochets into the next stitch and 2 treble crochets into the next stitch. Now I've reached the top of my rainbow, so I'm going to work a treble. And now back down we work the opposite to what we worked up. So we're going to start with 2 increases and then we're going to work 9 treble crochets all the way back down to our starting point. So that's 2 treble crochets in the next 2 stitches and 9 treble crochets all the way down. Okay, so now I'm just going to change my colour to my yellow, and then we can work the yellow block of the rainbow. Okay, so for this row it's exactly the same. I'm going to go ahead and work this row a little bit quicker, but before I do I'm just going to talk you through what you're going to do. So for row 1 we worked 5, then 2 increases, then 1 treble, then 2 increases and then 5, then we worked 7 and then we worked 9. So for our row 3 with our yellow we're going to work 11. So I'm going to go ahead and do this a little bit quicker, but just so that you know, you're going to work 11 treble crochets, 2 increases, 1 treble crochet, back down 2 increases and then 11 treble crochets. So go ahead and work that for your yellow and I'll meet you back here when I've done that. Okay, so I just worked my round of yellow just quickly for you so that you wouldn't have to sit through me rambling on. So you worked 11 treble crochets, 2 increases, 1 treble crochet, 2 increases and 11 treble crochets. So now again I'm just going to work with this yellowy orange this time. I'm just going to join that on. And we're going to work the exact same thing, but we're going to increase it by 2. So instead of working 11 treble crochets up, we're going to work 13 treble crochets up. So to begin, chain of 3, turn your work, and you're going to work 13 treble crochets, well, counting with that one as well. So 1, 12 and 13. So I've just worked this and now I'm going to work my 2 increases. So work your 2 increases, that's 2 treble crochets in the next stitch and 2 treble crochets in the stitch after that. Then to mark the top we're going to do 1 treble crochet, and then we're going to work this exact same thing all the way down, 2 increases and 13 treble crochets back to the beginning. So work this and I'll meet you back here with my orange. And now I'm going to work my orange row. Again, a little bit quicker for you, so you should have got the hang of it by now. Because we've worked 13 treble crochets in this row, in our next row we're going to work 15, so an increase by 2. So 15 treble crochets, 2 increases, 1 treble crochet, 2 increases and 15 treble crochets back down. So I'm going to work that quickly for you and meet you back here for my red. Okay, so I've attached my red yarn and I'm ready for my last row. So obviously you can keep continuing, but I'm going to end with my red. So for this last row you're going to work 17 treble crochets, 2 increases, 1 treble crochet, 2 increases and 17 treble crochets. Of course, if you want to continue and make a bigger rainbow, just remember that each time you go up, you're increasing by 2 stitches. So if you started with 5, moved on to 7, moved on to 9, 11, 13, 15, and now we're on to 17. So your next row would be 19, then 21, and so on and so on. So just remember that. I'm going to work this last row for you now, and then we'll meet you back at the end. Okay, so now you have your rainbow. Remember that you can keep increasing it by 2 and make a bigger rainbow with many different colours, but I'm going to end here and I'm going to just sew in all my ends and then I will be finished. So I've just sewn in my ends and now I have finished my rainbow for the day. I hope you enjoyed this video today, and I hope you are inspired to make some colourful and beautiful crochet projects during this time inside. Don't forget to comment down below and let me know what projects you're doing and what fun crafty project things are you doing to keep yourselves entertained during this time. Also leave me a like if you enjoyed, and follow me on Instagram if you have the chance. I'm at hooks.andneedles1. I post more exclusive things as well as during the week, and I'm really enjoying that side of it at the moment. Also subscribe for future videos, and I hope you all enjoyed. See you next week. Bye.